D&D Garden, your garden. Try to be self-sufficient, guys. Well, the best time of gardening is harvesting. What God bless us, blessings is blessings. So this time, okra is a very loving, heat-loving plant. So it's struggling on 100 degrees temperature, but still making. But it bolts up right very fast. It's kind of like they matured fast, but still making, guys. So what we're gonna do, we just try to give you an update for what we got right now growing in our yard. I mean, this is a late summer already, so we're kind of behind our gardening because our editor is going to work. So hey, what you guys need to do, you can still catch up on fall gardening, fall harvest. Just select the variety that it will mature, it will harvest fast. You know those yellow squash that's not biting, they mature fast. You can still harvest before the winter. It depends. We're in 8B, so zone 8B, so you guys still can do that. And also those greens, cabbages, chards, Swiss chards, carrots, and all those collard greens. You can put it in the ground now, get after it, put it in the ground. That way, winter time comes, it's already a little bit big. The plants are already big. It will, it will handle cold. It will handle frost. All those cabbages, Seca family, or those cabbages family, they can handle cold if they already kind of growing this big when winter comes. So start now. It's about time to start. What I did on my yard is kind of succession planting. When I got some harvesting, the rest are harvesting, and I got some plants growing underneath. When the plants, my old plants is already done, then the younger plants already start. Like all this okra right here, and I got some underneath. I got some sweet potatoes also. It's a cover plants. It's the best. You can eat the leaves, and you can eat the root, the tubers, and it's also protect. It's also stop from your garden very weedy, lots of weeds growing. So that will also help you na cover plants. So what I try to tell you about this area right here. Well, just go ahead and show the rest of my this area right here is full of. So look at this, my Jerusalem artichokes. It's born up during the 100 degrees temperature. But I'm not worried about this because I'm not eating the leaves on this. You cannot eat the leaves on Jerusalem artichokes, just the tubers underneath. It's like a potatoes. This seed is nutritional value is really good than potatoes, Irish potatoes, but I like them. We like it to eat it raw or cook. You can roast it like a potatoes. Okay, now this right here, I try to tell you about my succession gardening. But if you can see right here, see this yard right here, I got a lot of okra. It's not bad because okra is not picky plants. It will grow on. Okay, this area right here. This area right here, it will not. It's already. This is the second plants now. The first plants that we got here, it was already done over. We also harvest some, but this is the second one. I got. See, I got some of this scallop squash. It's bearing. It's not much, but it's bearing. It's really enough, guys. Enough for your family. It's really enough. And then I mixed up with beans and everything else, and I got some very mini cucumbers in here. But that's what I see. This is the second time, and it's also doing good. I got it's really mixed up in here. I got lopagor growing in here. It's just mixed up. That prevents from bugs also. Some other bugs don't like lopagor, and some other bugs likes the squash, but they don't mind on lopagor. And try to protect it. It's protect from bugs. Also, that's kind of one technique I use mixed planting, multiple cut planting is really good. So this is our already, see the first one right here, I'm talking, this is the first, we plant by spring and it's already done. So I got another one, because when this one is already big, I got seeds put on the ground. So I got kind of succession planting and mix up with beans. I harvest some beans. It's not much, but it's really enough. It's really enough for your family. It's really enough. Our okra is more than enough. that's, that's for sure. And this side right here, also, this side right here is really this what I'm saying. This one right here, they're very much done. They produce are these are cucumbers, the pickling cucumbers. One bad thing of pickling cucumbers is good for spring, but when it's too hot, it's very the cucumbers itself is bitter. The taste is you don't really like to eat it, but it's really an on resistance on disease. Even if they have some kind of diseases on it, like ants and mildew or something, they still produce. But this one is done. This one right here is done. This is still producing, but it's done. But look what I got. I got some more coming in there, because when this one is almost done, I put some in the ground. Just look at over there. Those are Armenian. Those are Armenian cucumbers. So I got some Armenian cucumbers producing in here, because this is what I said. Well, this pickling cucumbers is almost done, just like this one is almost done. So I got the seeds growing underneath. So these are the second batch already. Look at the seeds. What I'm always keep hand on seeds. So always look at these big ones right here. Look at these cucumbers right here. These are huge. This one is not really good to eat. I mean, you can still eat it, but I mean this one to save it for seeds. This is my seeds for Armenian cucumbers. This is a good variety on hot summer, because even if it's too hot, it's still sweet. It's not the fruit is not bitter. So I got two in there. I got one over here, also a big one. See, I got two seeds coming up right here. See, I got one right here also. That's for my seeds. That will be seeds for the next season. So just look around our yard right now, because it's a kind of midsummer or almost late now. It's already August, so but this is the peak of the yard. And this side right here, see, try to show you this one. The tomatoes are kind of born up from the heat, but when it's full time, they will fork up back up again. They will produce, but you can harvest green tomatoes in there. See this, and look at this side right here. They are really producing. And this yard right here is not even, it's very bad soil. The soil is not really up yet. I still try to make my yard, my dirt, my soil keeps putting up, make it very. Try to put some grass on it, leaves on it. Try to build up my soil. But still, that's a long process. But while right now, see, right here, this is my second. The first batch on this one is already done. So these are my second batch. And it's not bad. Right here, in this area right here, these are my gourds. They call the one white squash or gourd. It's a long bottle kind, long one. Good, edible. So it's my trellis is really not enough for this. because this one it really binds fast. It produces a lot. You'll be surprised. It's not so delicious, but it's really, really delicious, guys. If you will put shrimps to it and make put some coconut milk on it, it's really good. And see here, look, I show you. See this one right here? I got some harvest coming up right here. Like this size on this Armenian cucumbers, like this size. This size is really, this is the perfect size you can harvest. You know, it's still young. It's perfect size to harvest. So if you harvest like 2 of that, 3 of that, that's really already really good enough. See, just like that. So and I got some more either to harvest. I got some right there to harvest. But look at this area right here. See, this okra right here is just plainly planted in the dirt. Plainly planted, I mean, in a clay. Nothing. I did not put anything in it. No fertilizer. I mean, almost nothing but just a clay. It doesn't grow high, but it produces a lot though. It really produces a lot of okra. It's really more than enough for your family, guys. See, this one right here is also quick pickling cucumbers. They're done because they were spring. And look, this one is a new one. This is a new one. There's a second one. This is Armenian cucumbers now. So that's what I try to do. Succession planting is a key when you got a small yard, because you can harvest different things. Also, if you want to put different things, it's still really, really good. And see, like this one right here. This one right here, I always save for seeds. See, this one right here is the gourd, and this one I save this one for seeds. So I always keep a seed so that I will not buying seeds all the time. You're gonna make sure it's fully matured, very old, fully matured, so that the seeds will be very, very, very good for seeds to keep. This one is a lupa gourd. It's a good eating plants too. So it's a little bit of everything, a little bit of not everything, a little bit of some plants that you really love to eat. It's perfect. You always got something to eat. Alrighty? So guys, I encourage you to put the seeds on the ground and water them and just ask the Lord to grow and produce. That's it. We cannot make produce. Only God. So that's all I do in this one, just for fun. You're gonna have to do your job, plus have fun in your yard. At the same time, this kind of fun, you got something to harvest. So, guys, enjoy planting and enjoy gardening. It's time to plant for a full harvest. So put your seeds in the ground now. This time is perfect. All those leaves, vegetables, is perfect. It will overwinter. You have a greens even winter time. Collard greens especially, it will never die on winter. On snow, they love it. And the greens, if it's cold, collard greens is kind of like a strong taste. But if it's cold and wintry, it's sweeter. Even the mustard greens is sweeter on winter time. So put it in the ground now. It's time to put it in the ground. Already? So enjoy planting. And thank you, Lord. It's still struggling on 100 degrees temperature, but it's really, really making.